Now, temperatures outside this morning are on the cool side, especially for those of you east of the Cascades. You've dropped down to 23 this morning in Redmond, 28 in Bend. When you head west of the Cascades, the areas that are more exposed are seeing temperatures in the low to mid 40s this morning, sitting at 44 right now here in Eugene. But when you head into those smaller valleys, the areas that have not seen the winds here overnight, your temperatures likely down in the low 40s, if not upper 30s. Now, when we take a look at the dew points, this tells us how much moisture there is available in the air, and with dew points clear down to 30 degrees here in the valley, down into the teens in Central Oregon, that tells me that that air is extremely dry because the separation between the air temperature at 44 and the dew point temperature there at 30, that 14-degree separation again shows us not much moisture available. Relative humidities are down in the 50s, about 50%, and those will continue to drop here as we head into the afternoon. Now, for the moment, our winds have calmed down here in the valley, and they will be lighter than they were yesterday because that pressure gradient has relaxed a little bit here today. Still strong when you get up to the pass there. Santiam Pass showing northeast winds at about 12 miles per hour. And we're going to continue to see that cold northeast air slipping into our area. Big ridge of high pressure remains over the Pacific, and that's why we've stayed storm-free and will continue to stay storm-free for the next 7-day stretch. But we see that jet stream dipping down here over the northern plains, and as it does, that cold Arctic air moving down from the north. It is cold this time of year. Now, with this high pressure parked here at the surface, it set up shop late last week and has not moved. And that's what's bringing in those northeast winds. So that's why we're seeing some of that cold Arctic air sipping into the region. But because the high pressure is continuing to keep the clouds away, that's why we see the sunny skies in the afternoon and the warmer weather to go with it. Precision Cast shows us we're still not going to see any clouds anytime soon as we put this into motion all day Thursday. Clear skies from the coast over to the Idaho border. By Friday morning, we will start to see that marine layer redevelop along the coast. As it does, you'll get back into that pattern of morning clouds and afternoon sunshine out near the coast. The rest of us still continuing to stay sunny all the way through the weekend, and even into early next week as well. So high temperatures will be back into the mid 60s along the coast today. Those winds a little bit stronger, and you'll start to see a little bit more of that westerly component to the winds starting today. Low 60s for the afternoon, low to mid 40s here overnight. For the Umpqua Basin, mid 70s for your high temperatures, very similar to what you saw yesterday. A little bit cooler tonight, dropping down into the upper 30s. Otherwise, this pattern sticks with us through early next week. The Cascades will be back close to 60 degrees at the pass, mid 60s in the foothills. Still pretty breezy for you up on those mountaintops. Winds will stay from the east today, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Central Oregon, we're looking at low 60s today, so a touch warmer than yesterday, but very chilly again tonight. Back down into the low 20s. You'll continue to stay below freezing all the way through the weekend. That is during the overnight hours. And for the valley, mid 70s for our high today. Pretty much a carbon copy of yesterday, minus those strong winds. We did see gusts up around 30 miles per hour today. 20 is where I expect it to top out today. Mid 70s again for the high, low 30s tonight and the next couple nights. But we'll see these temperatures continuing to stay in the 70s with sunny skies overhead through the middle part of next week.